Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my second DT project for March with Spiegelmom scraps, and welcome to day 17 of Christy's from Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and happy St. Patty's Day to you all, since it's the 17th. So the sketch today is by Scrapping Harden, and I will have her details linked down below, Christine, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous sketch. Now, I'm taking liberties with the sketch today, and I'm sort of using the sketch as my background. Now, Christine planned it to be 3 circular elements with photos in it, and I decided I wanted to do a little bit of a background and use those circular elements. As you know, I've been a bit on a bandwagon lately of creating shapes, circles, hexagons, stars, flowers with my sequins, and this just begged to me, and it begged to sort of be some inking on the background as well. So my photo is going to be a regular photo, rectangular photo, small, not 3 by 4, probably 3 by maybe 4.5 kind of thing. And this is Julia holding Jack. Oh my God, look at that puppy. Now that was actually in January when he was just going on to 7 months. Oh, that boy is humongous, but he is just the best puppy ever. So I'll come back to that in a moment, but back to my background. So I wanted to do a little bit of inking and then have those lovely, sparkly, circular elements. I have an extra little sequin there. And I used Twigs and Twine, which you know is one of my favorites, and in the navy, which is also another favorite. These are both recent. They are not Marches. I did on the 4th, I used Marches, but I'm sort of hoarding my calico print just a little bit, but it will be back. I do promise. So Twigs and Twine are recent, as is in the navy, and I do love both of those, and I mixed them on this layout. So my sort of inking in the background, I don't, for this kind of effect, I don't use the blending brushes. I use these older foam pads that I've had forever and ever and ever, and you can see they're sort of getting a little bit eaten up. But that sort of gives that sort of stringy hair kind of effect, because all I do here, and I use 2 colors, all I do here, so I die cut myself a circle, and then I use that sort of as a template, and I do my inking, but then I also bring in the sides. So I do inking top and bring in the sides. So it sort of gives a little bit, see, there you go. It gives that sort of hair sticking out kind of thing. And it's really, really a fun effect. I have not tried it with the blending brushes, to be honest, to see if I could get the same effect, but I don't think so, because they are that much smoother. So, you know, the sides here really give that kind of effect. And I did use 2 colors here. Since I had these out on my desk from the Background Basics, I used my Crumb Cake and the Soft Suede to get my circles done. And I really, really kind of love that effect. And because it's a puppy layout, it sort of gives me that little eclectic sort of feel, and fur and all of that good stuff. So then I just used my Twigs and Twine in the navy and just sort of arrange them in a pattern that would put, like in a color pattern and size pattern that would please me. So as I say, I've taken a little bit of liberty here with the sketch, but that is one of the things that I absolutely love about sketches, is you take what speaks to you from that sketch, and this sketch to me was the background. So there we go. Now I have popped my photo up on foam. When I went into, remember earlier in the week when I was showing you some of my, one of my Let's Get Organized, and I was getting some things ready for page kits, I went into that and I used some scrap papers from there to mat my photo thin, sort of a narrow mat, a little bit of a wider one, and another narrow mat that I'm going to pop right there. Popped my photo up on foam. So let's get that down. Now, I used to just leave this like that, use my my tape runner and then put it down. But who was it lately? I think, was it Becky? Rebecca Lockhart, was she saying that, oh, you know, it's going to come up at some point, and she puts a bit of extra liquid glue, and and now I've not had that happen to me, but I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't take a chance. Tell me, do you guys put both tape runner and liquid glue? And I think, you see, I'm going to pop that sort of right in the middle of these lovely sequins. Now, I guess if I had planned this better, I could have, you know, not wasted a few sequins, those that are underneath. And in the layout that I did on the 4th, all of that, the gorgeous sketch from, let's see, whose sketch was that from? Now, that was Janet Fritz. That gorgeous sketch, I was very careful, and I did. But on this one, I didn't worry quite as much. So there we go. I have that down. Now, this is really not going to need an awful lot. Now, if you look at the sketch, there are 3 sort of banners. So I went in, and in the same sort of envelope that I had these scraps, I had a border strip, and the colors kind of matched. So I thought, oh, I'm going to do that, because you can see here that there is just sort of this element, there we go, on the layout. Let me see, does that one need to go up there? I think, I'm trying to see if the flowers are, well, I think, oh, well, there you go. I think that's going to go like that. So let's put these up on foam. You're going to see, really, this is sort of the statement piece of the layout. So, and if you look at the sketch, there is not an awful lot of embellishment. I think the circular elements are definitely some mixed media, or maybe a dye, but I think it's mixed media. There we go. Let me pop that there, which will be the way the sketch is. And I'm going to put my title, I think, at a different spot. And the title that came to me, I don't know, maybe it's kind of silly, but the title that came to me was Woof, ? And then Woof, sort of underneath, because my gosh, even, you know, he is a big puppy. So you can see Julia smiling there, but part of me feels like she must have been going, oh my gosh, you know, Jack, what are you doing? And so I thought I would do that as my title. And then, honestly, I'm not sure it is going to need an awful lot more than that. Now, maybe some splatters. We might add a few splatters. I don't know what you think. And this one will go up top here. Or I might add a little stamping. Now, there's an idea. I might just add a little stamping. But first of all, let me get my title, because, like I said, that is my idea. And I'm thinking I'm going to put it here as opposed to up here, my title. So let's see if that works. And I think it will fit. I'm going to be using a lot of O's, so I'm going to use some of the zeros because they're absolutely the same. So, woof. F, and we'll pop a question mark there. Ooh, I'm going to need my, I'm going to use my picker here to get that on. Hang on, friends. Okay, there we go. Got my little picker here so I can get that dot under. Oh my goodness me. There we go. Woof. And then, oof, underneath it. Another F, and I think there we should probably put an exclamation point. What do you think? Do I have it? Yes, we do. Bring that down, and then let's pop that in there. Oof. There we go. There. Whoop. Oof. I think that's kind of funny. There we go. So then, you know, I think you saw me use this fun stamp yesterday, and I think I might just pop a couple of those around. Let's see. Let me make sure. Red stains, but let's make sure that it's just stained. Some on my hands as well. Oh, golly. Okay, so I'm going to go into the brown, I think. Yeah. I don't know if I want to put one in there. Do I? Let's put one here. This way. Oops. Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. Well, then I think I am going to have to put one here. And here. There we go. Now, do I need anything else? I think if Julia wants to do a little bit of journaling, I'll leave a spot there. That would be a fun spot for journaling. Maybe I'll put her some lines there so that she knows. And then maybe let's just put a third. Let's just put a third little heart down here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, my friends, and I think that sort of does it. I love it. Now, I might outline, although the layout is framed, so I don't think it needs outlining, but I kind of love this, and I love it, as I've said before, when our gorgeous sequins can basically be the focal embellishing on a layout, and I think doing shapes does that beautifully and perfectly. So again, Twigs and Twine in the navy. My affiliate link to the shop that gets you directly to the shop is down below. That does give me a little bit of a tiny commission to help this channel along. It doesn't cost you any more. And except for the monthly pre-orders, you can use my code Moira15, Moira15, to get 15% off your order on top of it. And so there we have it, my friends. Also, day 17 of Christy's from Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. Hashtag 30DSCBL11 to find us, for us to find you. And a little bit of a different take on today's sketch. Thank you so much for being with me, my friends. Bye for now.